Hi and welcome back. You know, we're getting into picnic and barbecue season, so I thought this would be a good time to let you in on my secret for corn. Now, I just bought this corn at the grocery store, and I'm not going to shuck it and boil it like most of you do, or put it on the grill. I'm going to put this in the oven. And this will produce the sweetest, most tender corn you have ever had, and it's so easy. If you're having a crowd over, you just put this on your, in a single layer, put it on your oven racks at 350 and let it bake 35 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven, and then I'm going to show you the next step. You don't wash that corn, you don't shuck it, you just take it directly from the grocery store, preheat your oven to 350 and put it in there for 35 minutes. Alright, and another thing that it calls for is a lemon and chili butter, which is delicious. I've had it, and we're going to make that today to roll your corn in. And it calls for a stick of butter. And of course this butter is softened. So we're going to put this softened butter in here. We're going to add the zest of 1 lemon. And I've already done that, so you wouldn't have to watch me do it. The zest of 1 lemon. You're going to put a teaspoon of chili powder in there. The original recipe called for 2 teaspoons. And today I'm going to experiment a little bit. So I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of that, of the chili powder. And I'm going to put a teaspoon of Spanish hot smoked paprika. If you don't have any, use 2 teaspoons of chili. Whoops. Take some of that out. Alright. That's all that's going in there, and we're just going to mash it up. I'm going to give it a taste, and this is salted butter. You know, you need a little salt on corn, so why not just incorporate it in already used salted butter and not have to add salt into unsalted. Of course, if you're restricting salt in your diet, you don't have to use it at all. So we're just stirring this up, getting it all combined. And I'm going to give it a little taste, see what I think. Of course, you know my hands are clean. Well, that leaves a lot to be desired. So I'm going to go ahead and put the other teaspoon of chili powder in here. Even though I've got the smoked paprika in here, it just needed more. Don't leave out the lemon zest, because that just adds so much background flavor to this. And I've told you before how lemon perks up the flavor of everything. And it really does. About the only thing that I didn't like lemon juice, was baked potatoes. To me, it didn't do a thing for it. But macaroni and cheese, oh, it's just so good on that. So let's see. see what this tastes like. Oh, it's very good. It is very, very good. You roll your ear corn in that and you'll be in hog heaven. I promise you. Alright, the corn is in the oven and it'll be ready, let me see, in 30 more minutes. So what I'm gonna, I'll be back in about 30 minutes and we'll go from there. Hi, the corn is ready. I'm going to pull one out of the oven here. Actually going to pull them all out. I always put mine, I don't suppose it matters how you put them in, but I put mine with the shuck part. Where are you? The shuck facing towards the outside of the oven. Now, you're not going to have to even shuck this now. Now, you can if you want to. These will pull right down and you can make a handle out of them to eat the corn with. But what I usually do is I take the end and I'm going to cut where the corn starts. I'm going to cut, I hope, about an inch off of it. Like that. Here it is. And then I'm just going to pick this corn up by the husk and shake it. If this does right, the corn is just going to fall out. Come on. And with it is going to come the silk and everything else that was in there. Whoops-a-daisy. Hold on. I dropped it. Maybe I'm going to have to open this a bit. I'm telling you this works. Maybe I didn't cut enough off of it. Excuse the phone. I'm squeezing it now. It'll just squeeze out. There you go. Whoops. Squeezing it out. And there you go. The corn just fell right out perfectly. All of the silk, there's probably 99% of the silk is gone. It's in this husk. And you've got a nice hot piece of corn. Excuse me. Then you take the, let me get over here. This stuff is hot. Take the lemon chili butter and you spread it on there. You know, hopefully you've got the little holders on here. And you have a wonderful piece of corn that you didn't have to, excuse me, shuck and boil. Let me take a bite for you. Oh. It was so good.